Okay, we are live, and what a day it is. This is stream number 6, trading meme coins live on BullX, the best platforms for trading meme coins. So if you haven't known that, and if you haven't checked it out, check the link down below in the description, because this is where we're going to trade. Now, this is a pretty red day, as you can see from the global market, with the market cap of crypto going basically 5% today, from 2.4 to 2.2 trillion dollars, and especially Bitcoin going below 60k to 57, and Ethereum going to 3.1k. And Solana itself going to 134. So it's really sad day. A lot of liquidations going on, especially if you look on Twitter. There are really grim vibes, but nonetheless, this is the moment that we're going to trade. We're going to trade in any conditions. Of course, our portfolio that I've been showing you is also a little bit down, but it's not so bad. 4k, I think it went down from 5k, and we have still 5 SOL from the last transactions that we did. I'm going to tell that in a moment, because what I'm going to do first is, of course, check that everything is correct and that you can see and talk to me. And I'm also going to post everything about that on Twitter, so that you can join and basically do everything. So I'm just going to write GM. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'm going to now post a couple of links on Twitter first. And then I'm going to also go to other places on Telegram to let people know. And we're going to start trading today. So, okay, I'm going to put that on Twitter first. So that went through. Now I'm going to 1 or 2 Telegram groups to do the same, and then we're going to start, and we're going to see what will happen. So let's have a look. Stream is live. We're going to also go to 1 or 2 groups where people are actually talking about different coins, so that's going to be a good thing as well. Live streaming, meme coin, trading. Shield me, thanks. Okay, I think we're good. At least on those groups. Let me maybe go to 1 more group to have something, and then we're going to go with the trading itself. The plan today is basically to allocate those 5 SOL to different meme coins. Last time I bought pretty much the things that I discovered. I want to check a couple of meme coins as well. We also have a couple to check on the watch list, so we'll be going to do that. Watch list, I think, have like 5 to 6 elements. I want to see how the price action is going over there, and then we're going to do a couple of things as well. So let me just go to maybe 1 more group on Telegram to let people know, and then we're going to start trading. Where was it? Yeah, I think this is the one I wanted. Okay, I think we're good. Looking at the comments on the channel, so we got started, and let's have a look first of all what happened last time. So last time I was buying this couple of coins, if you remember, super small one that I discovered. Basically, BullX allows you to discover new pair if you go to Explorer, and also if you go to pump.fun, you have those new creations. And then second of all, you can go with Explore and see what's trending in the last 1 hour, 6 hours, and so on. And this is what I've been doing to actually build the portfolio. And altogether, it wasn't that bad, but actually there was like 1 breakthrough was Dilly. I think I did like 2x on that. The plan was to buy some of those coins and then hold them. So Dilly was bought for like 1 SOL, and it brought back 2 SOLs. But on the other hand, we also bought Kucoin, and Kucoin was a total scam. Basically froze the token, and I was unable to sell it, even though it would be probably 2x at some point too. But of course, that's like a honeypot. So So on the other hand, this is like the natural. So altogether, this was basically even out, and some of those got me a little bit of upside, and some of them basically brought me nothing. There were a couple of coins that were playing into the current narratives. So from Polkadot, because that's a meme coin, that's not the real Polkadot. And then a couple of meme coins like Bobby, Caesar, Morris, Wetcat, and Greenman to play around because that was the current narrative. And those are also the things that I found on Twitter. I have the group, the list that I'm observing for different kind of signals, and that what I was going through. And also I wanted to note a couple of things also for later. So if you have also anything on it, if you want to show me anything, then I'm happy to check it out. But basically, I want to allocate some of that capital to the tokens here. If you sort by PNL, now going to basically I want those to go away because there are basically 8 coins that I care about. So you have on the top, going by PNL, Lock-in, Super S, Cheese, Michi, Wawa, Epic, Wine, and Tramp. So Tramp especially is like super bad down. It's over, I think, 60% at this point. I put close to $2,000 to that, and 1,000 is down. Then we have Wine, which is also 50% down from what I bought it. We have Epic a little bit down. It was super high up actually just 2 days ago, so it's fluctuating. I think it's a good point to add some, so I'm planning to do that. Wawa, which is just pretty much stable, nothing much happening. We have Michi a little bit up, it was much higher. Cheese, which is doing pretty good, and Super S, which is doing even better, but Super S is a small coin. We're going to buy some more too. And finally, we have Lock-in, our superstar here, with pretty much almost 2x right now. So this is great, and I'm still going to add to Lock-in at some point. But first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at the watch list. On my watch list, I have a couple of tokens that, well, I'm looking at. Maybe I can delete Lock-in from here because Lock-in is basically already in my portfolio. But those are the coins that I don't have and that I like to compare. So the smallest one of them is, of course, Aura. This is the coin that we found on Twitter last time in the last stream. This was shielded as an alternative to Billy, I think, and it's a much smaller coin. So I haven't bought that because it was pretty much high up. It was at all-time high back then when I found it, and it was probably good to actually wait. It's starting to becoming better as an entry spot. We can maybe change that to like 1 hour to see. Well, there's let me get something. So what was the all-time high? Yeah, the all-time high actually was something like 2x from here at the very least. And then it's still a pretty, well, the coin itself has 1 month. The price action is interesting. You can also look at what's happening in the past. Let me up. Yep. You can also look at what's happening in the past 5 minutes or like 1 hour here when it comes to sales. This is what I like doing, meaning how much of the action is. And it seems like there's more buys than sells. So this is always a good signal. And it seems like there's not many bots, because what people are doing right now when they're launching meme coins is they're using this kind of volume bots. Okay, congrats to Gideo for like 2x on Billy. This is what they do to actually pump the coins, because then you see a lot of action and suddenly it starts to trend. So you have to be careful. Another thing is that looking through the audit here, the only thing that's in orange, which might be a problem, is that there's a lot of consolidation when it comes to the top 10 holders. But for us, it's nothing super crucial. You can look at the holders here, and basically top 10% owns 17%, top 49 28%. So I would say this is a pretty good distribution. Of course, you probably would have to look at the bubble map. It's not available for all of the tokens, but you have to look at bubble map to really be sure that those wallets are not connected, and basically go through, say, different tokens. Yeah, there's one bubble that's connected. So yeah, so there's one cluster which has like 13%. So that's probably like an insider or developer or like early whale, and it seems like they distributed the token. So this is something you have to be aware. This is good to know. Again, 13%, it's not that bad. It can kill a coin, definitely, if it were to be sold at once, but this is not that bad in the end. I'm going to check the socials again. Yeah, this is not bad. Actually, let's see whether they have, maybe I can like jump on, the Telegram and let me, yeah, I'm trying to see whether they have like something. No, I don't think like there's any kind of discussion. I wanted to just chat with them, but yeah, nothing here is really going on. So going back, I wanted also to say hi to them. So for now, I wanted to add Aura to my portfolio. I think it's in a good spot, but I'm going to just 0.5 Sol to have it in my portfolio, and maybe keep on adding or buy dips if it goes down. 12 million market cap is actually, like a pretty good size. Usually coins run to 20, 30, and then it's really hard for them to jump over to like 50. This was the case for Epic. It went to 20, then it retraced, and you're going to see that in a moment. But we're going to buy at this point at 12, and then I'm going to show you Epic. We have Epic in the portfolio, so you're going to see that. So Epic is currently at 13 million dollar market cap. It was much higher before, so you'll be able to see that, right? It was like basically almost 2x from that. It was like 18, 20. It's still a good spot right now. So as you can see, I bought it even a little bit below that. So actually happy to add to Epic. Again, Epic was created by Mando and OSF from Rect guys. So this is a solid team. They keep on adding different stuff. So at least I'm not scared of that being a rug. Plus, it seems like a distribution is pretty good. So top 10 holders have 13%. And I think if you go to holders and try to investigate maybe with like bubble map, you should be able to spot that whether they have distributed that well. Maybe there's like one cluster, but this one cluster has like 6%. So I'd assume this is some kind of an insider, but maybe like 6% is not much. So it should be fine. So proceed to trade. We're going to buy that for 0.5 Sol. Also from my portfolio, I wanted to go back to Super S. So thank you for the cheers, Gido. So I'm going to go to Super S. This is super small coin. They're doing really good. A lot of marketing that is really interesting. And I think like at 100K market cap, this is like super low. So you have the security risk here. But I actually talked with the developers. They just did a different method of like locking up liquidity. So I'm pretty sure it's fine. Of course, nothing in crypto is totally fine. Nothing here is financial advice. I should also mention that multiple times, because you can of course lose money. I'm training with the money that I can afford to lose, and you should do the same. Crypto is risky. Nothing here is financial advice, but this is definitely educational purpose here. We're just looking at what's the best way to trade meme coins. So again, 1,000 holders, 10% holds 13%, so that's good. 49%, looking at bubble map, we're going to see whether there are any clusters, anything that looks risky. So bubble map here doesn't always work, because sometimes nobody asked for a bubble map for a specific token. If it's a smaller token, then they need a little bit of time. But in this case, it seems like it works. Okay, one cluster, 14%. So not bad. It's similar to Aura, but it's a much smaller coin. So I think it's definitely fine. So I'm going to go on, and actually I wanted to add more to Super S at this price, and we're going to go for 1 Sol here. So yeah, and actually you can see my buy here on screen. This actually makes a difference to the price, because of course the market cap is so low. So this is good. So we got more Super S in our portfolio. I don't want to add more to Tramp, probably at this point actually, because the problem with Tramp is that I think it's super funny meme together with Boden, but the problem with that is that there's been so many Trump meme coins at the same time. You have like Trump, MAGA, I think a couple of more different coins that are there and can be qualified as Trump meme coins. So they're all competing for the single attention. And when you have distributed attention like that, it's much harder to have one coin being so high up. And it's already at $40 million market cap. I'm not going to sell here, but I'm definitely not going to add the position, because I'm just not sure what will happen. and it can very well go down to like 20 million. It can go up to like 100 million, but I'm just not sure about the price action, and I'm not comfortable buying here more. So this is my current view on Trump. On the other hand, I really like wine because it's similar to what actually Cheese is doing. I bought a little bit high on like 400k. They were at $3 million and they are currently back to 200k. I think this is a good spot. So I wanted to add at least 0.5 Sol to wine because I think this is like super low. I want to also lower down my buying price. So I add a little something to wine. And then I want to add something maybe also new. We're going back to the watch list. I have 3 tokens that I want to have a look. I'm going to start with PopCat because basically I won't be buying PopCat here at this point because I think it's still very high and the risk reward ratio is, well, it's definitely more on the risky side. I think it's very hard for a coin to go over 1 billion. And especially if you have situation like that, as you can see with, Ethereum going down, Solana going down, and that might be a very tough month in general for like the majors until we get like the Ethereum ETF. And that will probably happen of like 15th of July. I heard that that's the date. And still 15th of July, that's the date of the ETF. But then you will have some time until it really does something because the trading has to come in. People have to come back from the holidays. Usually the market is a little bit on a slow side when it comes to July and August. So I think it only makes sense for Ethereum to go up maybe in September. So I'll look into that back then. And until Ethereum goes up and Bitcoin goes up a lot, Solana probably won't be doing well, and especially meme coins might not be doing very well as well, especially larger meme coins. So this is my scenario for PopCat. I'm trying to avoid larger meme coins because the upside is much lower. But I think in a good market positions, those are the best because this is a safe bet usually. And this was the case, for example, with Pepe going to $7 billion, where we have all the price action for going good for the major tokens. Yeah, so this is PopCat, even though I think it's a fantastic meme and it might be the #1 cat meme, definitely, in the future. But I think this is not the time to buy it right now. Again, this is my thinking, not financial advice. You might think otherwise. It might be a good place to accumulate to. So yeah, Mumu. Oh, I just removed. Okay, I have to add Mumu because I removed that. Let's go with Mumu. So Mumu is this bull. And actually it's pretty cool one. I think it's popping up and down. I bought it at some point, then sold it. Then I'm thinking about buying again. I think at the highest it was really, like couple of times higher than it's right now. I think it went over like to 5x from here. And I think it's a good spot to be adding that as well. So I want to add a little bit of Mumu here. I think it's a good maybe for 0.45. Now let's go with 1 Sol. I think Mumu is so prevalent on Twitter, especially. You keep on seeing this bull that I think it definitely makes sense to add more. I think this is a good risk ratio. On the contrary to Trump, you can see that Trump, Trump has the same market cap pretty much, but because Trump is competing with so many other Trump coins, I'm not willing to add any more positions. On the other hand, Mumu is competing, well, just with itself and maybe other animals, but it's pretty unique, and people like the meme. So I think that's a good thesis in the end. So that's like why I like Mumu. We're going to have a look also at Giga. So Giga is another one on my list. Giga chat. I basically missed that in the beginning, and I still I think it was too late. At some point it went much higher, but basically right now it's sitting. Well, it was I think 2x from now. Let me maybe change to 1 hour to see everything. For some reason, the price went. Let me maybe, can I? Yeah. Yeah, I have to find Giga again because something went wrong with the chart. So we're going to go with Giga like that again. Okay, now that's much better. So yeah, you can see that it went basically 2x before. It was something at 120. I still think it can go lower. It can go maybe to 40, maybe to 30, just like Mumu. But it's a good place to add just a little bit. So I'm going to buy it for 0.5 Sol. This is what I keep at, just to have that in my portfolio. So yeah, so we keep adding to the portfolio. We also almost spent 4 Sol and 1 Sol more to go, or close to it. So from those coins that I have, definitely I have already big allocation to Epic. From this, we can also add a little bit to the smaller coins, things like Wawa, or maybe just add to the newer ones a little bit more. So Aura is still a pretty small one. I probably would buy a little bit more here, maybe buy for another 0.4. And from the smaller things that I have, let me check. Yeah, Giga is probably but that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to add to Giga one. It's probably, let's see how it goes in the end, and what I can add else. So Michi is doing good. Also, Michi was at 300 million market cap. This is another great cat coin, but I'm not sure whether it will hold. Maybe it's $100 million market cap in the end, and it won't go much higher. But definitely interesting. Jody is saying bullish on PC crypto. Thank you. Super S holding up during this dip. Looks like a decent accumulation consolidation period. Yeah, I think the same. I think I really like Super S. I really like this real life marketing that the team is doing and is convincing others to do. So that's why I keep on holding. And I really like. I'm a huge believer. Of course, crypto is risky. Again, nothing here is financial advice. Choose the meme coins you like. I think that's the most important part. I'm trying to build my portfolio in a way that's manageable and easy to easy to have everything in one place in order to be able to think about those coins, check the charts, and come back and also have theses for individual coins when I want to sell, what do I want to hold, and so on. You can see that definitely lock-in here is the biggest winner, going up. Well, just right now it went up quite a lot, so probably something happened, or something is happening as we speak. Because as you can see, the 1 hour chart is looking pretty good here, and it's going up quite a lot, even though crypto market is going down. But maybe it's the reason, because you have to lock in order to have profit. So why not lock in with lock-in coin? So I really like that narrative. Again, so the narrative is really to have a choice of like political coins that Trump, have social coins that are doing something different, and that's cheese and wine. So I have here cheese and wine. Then we have a couple of different animals like Epic, Wine, Aura as well, Mumu right now, and then we Michi, of course, and then we have Super S, which is a very original one. We have Lock-in, which is actually playing on the current trend of locking in, and then we have things like Giga Chat that we added just now, Mumu, another animal. So altogether, I think it's pretty fine. We're pretty much close again to 5K, but again, this is, I think this period is for accumulation. I'm trying to do these streams and add some sol regularly to those positions in order to build the positions myself. And the goal here is really to go through most of those coins here. I might be going out of some of those before that if I think like they're too stable, or if I want to put the profits elsewhere. But the goal here is really to write those tokens to Valhalla and see what happens. Of course, we can lose a lot. So again, if you're trying to copy me, be careful. Definitely put the money that you're comfortable with losing, because I'm not in any way being responsible investor here. Those are meme coins, and crypto is risky, so you should take your risks accordingly. Okay, 0.4 Sol. So I'm looking. Oh, those actually. So maybe let's have a look at something fun. There was someone who was shilling me hot dog, I think, last time, and I didn't manage to check it. So we're going to do a quick thing right now. Okay. So the token is pretty much down. Well, the top holders have like 25%, which is not great. For the orders, no one is buying in the last 5 minutes. Let's have a look at, yeah. This is a hard thing. The cool thing is that the people are buying on BullX, but still, it's pretty much down for the past time. It's going to be, let's maybe have a look at Twitter here for hot dog. Yeah, maybe the meme is not that bad. I'm not sure. I mean, 20k is super low, so I pretty much have this amount of subs on my YouTube. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Would highly appreciate that. But yeah, hot dog is probably something that I'm not getting into right now. Let's also have let's have a look at Bubble Map. I don't know if that's available for this coin. We're going to check how it works here and what's happening. That's okay. There's some connection between clusters. Yeah, there's a massive. Well, okay, definitely no. There's a massive cluster of 61%, which means that this is pretty much controlled token. So we're not going to get into that. Let's have a look. Maybe put something into something random, or try to have our luck here on something trending. BullX is definitely great. Again, I recommend you going with that platform. I really love it for meme coins. They have everything they could for meme coin traders. So if you haven't yet registered, definitely do with the link down below. You get 10% of the fees, and then also you will qualify for the airdrop. This is important. You're going to have an airdrop. They have that on 15th of July, so they're going to do that. This is pre-airdrop, so up to 15th of July you are earning 5x the fees. So the more volume you do, the more points you have, and those points counts as 5x the number of the how much volume you make. So it's really great. Especially if you're also hunting for for airdrops, this might be really great. Again, link down below in the description if you want to use it and start trading on BullX, which I really recommend. It's really cool. Okay, going back to portfolio and actually going back to exploring, and let's see whether we can find something fun that's not actually highlighted, at least not in red, because red are definitely scams. We checked that last time with this Q-Frog and got basically robbed out of 0.5 Sol. We're going to look for something fun. This is actually super small. Debate. Small liquidity, top holders. Let's look at the bubble map right away, because it looks like that might be held by the insiders altogether. But there's a lot of there's huge cluster of holding 50%. Market cap, yeah, so it's coming from pump.fun, but probably like holders are holding, the insiders are holding everything. So we're not going with that. We keep on exploring to find something really fun, maybe to have something to keep for at least a couple of hours, because this is the strategy I use sometimes, finding trying to find those jumps and basically being lucky. So far we didn't did it, but we didn't lose actually anything almost, because usually I put in 5 sols. Even in the episodes where I put 5 sols in totally new coins, we actually were able to put out of that 5 sols as well, plus minus maybe 5%. So that's a really good score, but nothing really extraordinary. So we keep on trying, and I'm trying to use the tools available to everyone as well. I'm not trying to play any kind of insider games, so I'm not even going on different telegrams trying to find there. The only thing I'm using, of course, is also Twitter and different Twitter lists, but apart from that, it's purely BullX and trying to find new tokens on BullX, which is, I think, a great platform to find things. Let's actually look at some of the losers maybe, because but looking at the tokens that went like 100% down, that's tough, I guess, with the market cap of like $600. So this is pretty small. So let's have a look at maybe trending again. And let's see whether we can find something that's popping up, and it's not, and maybe it's in green, because that's the Solana. Okay. That is okay. Let's have a look at what's happening here. Now this is something new. We keep on looking, exploring new stuff, and basically finding cool meme coins. I'm looking for something with green here on the left, so that it's verified, at least having maybe a single warning. That should be fine as well. Coins coming from like pump.fun are fine here. Usually when there's a yellow warning, it means that, well, something is screwed up, but that's probably like one thing. Maybe like a top holder is holding too much of the supply. That's usually the problem. This might be interesting. So this is pump.fun, but actually it grew pretty much a lot. Well, developer bought a lot of buys, but I think this is a volume bot. You can see that by basically all those buys coming, and there are like minuscule of like 0.00001 sol. So they're trying to get as much volume as possible, and it's a little bit risky because it's like 500k market cap, which usually is not bad, but yeah, top holders holding quite a lot. I think it's not about meme and coming from. Maybe let's have a look at Baldur, which is much smaller, developer bot, pretty much same situation. People are buying that. A lot of, yeah. Okay. That's, I'm not sure about this one. Let's keep on looking for something fun, and maybe we can find, Fat Pepper. That doesn't sound bad, actually. Oh, it's from 1 week ago, and it actually grew up recently. Let's have a look at bubble map first. So I'm going to go with all. Okay, there are two clusters. One is 35%, the other is 8%. So that's pretty big. There's someone who actually bought the coin. Might be developer actually. He was buying in the beginning. It's coming from the pump.fun. Yeah, I'm going to pass on this one probably. But probably the meme is not bad. I mean, I don't... we keep on looking for something good and see whether we can find something super new and get something really cool. So Fat Peppa is there. Yeah, there's the Soul Gun. Let's have a look at also 1 minute trending. This is a little bit more tricky because you have so many different scams. You have to beware. Oh, there's Bao Bao, which might be interesting. Bill. Okay, let's... Okay, developer bought and sold, then it pumped. Let's have a look at bubble map. This might be something interesting here. 27%, not that bad, but there's a single cluster. It did basically a crazy volume of someone buying and then selling. Yeah, this is risky. All that is pretty risky. I'm not sure I want to get into that. Americat, but let's have a look at Americat. This is probably held by a lot of, yeah, developer bought quite a lot. So that's problematic. 200K, thank you. We're going to keep looking, In the end, meme coins is not an easy game. Unless you have, your favorites, you check them and then just keep on adding. I think that's like easier than trying to play the new potato game and trying to find cool things that you want to jump into, because there are so many things you're uncertain about. And unless you, get others behind it, you basically understand who's in the community and so on, then it's really hard to make it. But definitely you can identify good meme coins with time and experience. And this is what we're trying to do at this channel as well during these meme coins. Trumpy, let's have a look at that. So probably, yeah, they're holding a lot, 60%, not that bad actually. That's not that bad. Let's, okay, not that bad. I'm going to buy that probably. So we're going to go for 0.30, so super small one, bought. And then we're probably going to do a limit sell. So that's going to be a little bit of automation. And we're going, this is really cool about BullX, because you can set your price where you want to and say, I want to do 2x with that. And then I will sell everything at 2x for that price and bang. And I can forget about it. Of course, I can let it ride much higher, but 2x here is pretty good. This time I'm going to, set limit orders. This is what I'm trying to chase here with this kind of bet. And let's see how it goes. Pretty funny meme. So it might not be bad, but of course we're pretty much in a rough situation when it comes to the market, so you have to take that into account. So all bets to a certain extent are risky. We don't know whether we're going still down, whether it's going to stabilize here, whether we're waiting until 15th of July. So of course, be careful about how you are building your portfolio, what you're buying, what you're selling. This is it for this stream. It was a pleasure. Of course, next time, show me anything in the comments. I'm trying to look also for new meme coins if you want to. Going back to the old meme coins, letting know, everything that's going on in the meme coins. This is the stream. I'm trying to explore all the possibilities, looking at the cool new things, but also having staples, really cool meme coins that I can keep on adding in order to have a potential gain at the end. And also trying to get this BullX airdrop, because this is really cool as well, and this probably will incentivize a lot of people for trading on BullX, especially that you can get 5x the rewards that you would normally do, because probably they have multiple seasons, and if they get the token, then they would try to get that to people in different phases. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. See you in the next.